Namaste, friends. What if I say that best medicine is not available in any kind of medicine shop, but actually lies within yourself, in your mind. There are a lot of doctors who has used sugar pill to cure the people because the power was not in that pill, power was in the belief people who had that if I eat this pill, if I take this pill, definitely I'll be cured. This is called as a great placebo effect. Basically, this particular effect says that how our mind is very strong and can help us to cure so many things. It can help us to achieve many things which we cannot even believe. And these are the same thing which are explained very beautifully in the book is called You Are the Placebo by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Now, this gentleman, who is a lecturer, who is an author, or a chiropractor also, and he has done his doctorates medical in the same field. Basically, he is now 64 years old, but when he was 23 years old, during that time, he was attending his triathlon, where after swimming, he took the bike ride. Now, that was a part of this particular event. And then, during this bike, when he turned, unfortunately, SUV vehicle was scratch him, and then they took him to the far away. And during this particular accident, he lost his spine, six breakage which had happened, and it had happened during this particular accident. He was taken to the hospital, and on next day, he realized that he lost his six spine things. So when he had some spine injury, doctor says that we have to apply a 6-inch rod so that you will be able to stand, you will be able to walk. Obviously, it is not same like what you were before, but certainly it will help us or it will help you to improve your future. And then when he asked, Dr. Joe Dispenza asked the doctor, what if I do not go through this particular injury which had has surgery? So if the surgery, if it is not takes place, what will happen? Doctor says that if you avoid surgery, you might get paralyzed. You might be on a bed rest, could be for entire life. You might not even stand. That's what the fear he had. And that particular day, he was in shock. For full night, he was thinking, but then there was not a surety by the doctor whether it is successful or not. He said, we'll do our best, but we cannot give any kind of 100% surety. So he called his friends and asked him to took him to the home. For first 2 weeks, he was just struggling to think what to do in this particular case because he himself was a doctor and chiropractor, where he know how to handle such kind of skeleton related issues or could be spine related issues. But then he thought, why not to utilize this skill? Or if it is possible to avoid this particular surgery, what else I can do it? Then he was just thinking, why I cannot give instruction to my brain to recover from that. So he was trying to visualize that, hey, I'm trying to recover. Now, this, whenever you used to think, was 3, 4 weeks or could be 5 weeks. Every time, hospital doctor used to remember how he says that if you will not go through the surgery, you will be on a bed, or you might not be able to walk. And that always is so stuck in to take the further action during this visualization process. But then finally, while this practice almost 9.5 weeks to almost 10 weeks, so I would say 2.5 months to 3 months during that time, he was able to stand and he was started recovering from there. And that shows that how it had happened. This was considered as a miracle. And he was also thinking how it had happened because he knew that such thing can be possible, but he could not believe initially that the things is working on him. But then he thought, if it is working for me, why it cannot be work for other people? So he just thought of checking with other people. He started giving these sessions and lectures to many other places. He contacted multiple consultants, doctor. How can we handle such kind of things for the patient who don't want to go through the surgery? Then he have noticed that one lady who came in on a wheelchair and he started giving similar kind of therapy to her, visualize it and give this instruction to the brain that you are recovering. And finally, after 9, 10 months, or could be a year, she has improved. She recovered from that challenges. And then he realized that it is working. Then he also asked many patients who had some challenges because of the cancer. They had some cancer for, for these balloons which had happened. And because of that, he asked them to visualize that it getting melt. So this cancer they're able to recover could be after 1.5 year. Obviously, it might not be an last stage cancer, but then he got a confidence that hey, it is not working only on me, it is working on many other people. One fine day, he realized that there are many patients, 50 patients, who had a plan to go through this surgery for the knee. Then he contacted a doctor. Since there are the 50 patients, why don't you try that 25 patients you do actual operation surgery to recover them from this knee challenges, and 25 patients you just make the cut, keep it for some times and explain to the patient that hey, their operation is successful and they will get recovery within these 2, 3 weeks. And what a miracle. After a few months, all 50 patients, when they return to this hospital, they share that, hey, they are able to recover from this challenge. So it is not only for 25 patients who went through this successful operation, also for the patients, 25 patients who did not go through the actual operation. Doctor only did some cut there, but they recover from that. Then he realized that this worked for many of the people. He started giving lectures. He conducted so many consultancy. He shared these things in big platforms also, along with doing his practice, which he started in 1988. So he realized that it has a lot of power. So what he has concluded in sharing this particular book that how can you improve? Anybody can improve his or her health by just giving this instruction strong, positive instruction to the mind, visualizing them. So most people spend their life living the same day repeatedly, but they wake up with the same thought, face the same fears, complain about the same problems. They are expecting why are not they getting the new result. Joe Dispenza says that if you want new future, you must stop thinking the same thought that has created your current reality. Thought creates a reality which was a significant outcome what he got in from his R&D. The biggest prison is not around us. The biggest prison is in our mind. So he captured few lessons in his book. The important lesson number one is thought creates your reality. Every thoughts which creates an electrical signal with thoughts are connected to that impact your body. Whatever you think, it impact your body, and what you act, it impacted your thoughts also. So that has been very clearly called out in this book. Repeated thoughts become your beliefs, and beliefs becomes your actions. When you believe that such things will happen, definitely you will take the actions accordingly. And when you take an action, definitely results will come. So results become your life. So imagine the case that you have two different friends, or could be students who are preparing for the exam. But first says that, hey, I'm going to fail. I will not be able to pass. But second student says that I will prepare, I will do my best, and I will try to crack this exam. So both of them put the same efforts, but the person who always gives a negative instruction to his mind, saying that I may be fail, he actually failed, and the person who said he will crack, he cracked this particular exam. So what we have learned that whatever instructions you give it to your mind, definitely it will create this reality. Learning number two is that the brain cannot actually differentiate between the reality and the imagination. One of the most fascinating discoveries in the neuroscience is that brain reacts similarly to a vividly imagined experience and a real experience. For example, you might have heard so many athletics, they are preparing themselves before the actual race or before their actual match. They think, they imagine that they are doing their well or they are giving their best. They are winning this particular game. Such kind of visualization, they're doing it before the match or could be every day before the match. And such kind of training which is given into the brain, why? Because imagine yourself becoming confident. Imagine yourself speaking on a stage, or could be imagine yourself achieving any kind of goal. Whether it's an athletics or any kind of goal, definitely it will help you. Beautiful example is our best cricketer, who is Virat Kohli. I'm sure those who follow the cricket, who knows who is Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli, when you have heard about him on a visualization. He said he always used to visualize before this Australia series that the strong bowlers that are taking on me, they were using their every pace me, but I will drive them, or I'm driving them 4 and 6, and I'm trying to get more runs against these people, and this has actually happened. So, what it indicates that visualization has a bigger role to improve our capacity to change our result. Now, there are a lot of time when we think that we are always thinking, hey, my emotions are not good. So one has to understand that how you change your emotion, change your life also. Most of people addicted to the negative emotions, and we are negative thinkers. It's called as an ant, always as negative thought. Now, these automatic negative thoughts and will always push ourselves to away from the success. So when you give this particular fear or anger or worry or stress, such kind of emotions, it will help us to keep it in a trap. So what Joe says that you think about your love, your joy, your compassion, hope that creates your change, your internal environment, your body structure will also change. So assume that two employees who lost their job, one says that at the end of the day, these things will happen. I can't do anything. So second person says that, hey, I will find out a new opportunity. The situation is safe, but one person gave up and he could not try, and then he could not get a better opportunity. But second person who thought that he will get a better opportunity, definitely he got a better opportunity also. So it indicates that how your emotions, how your thoughts change the reality. You do the meditation, that is a fourth learning. Meditation is not uh, fake things. Meditation will help you to calm your brain. Meditation is not an escaping from life. Meditation is for the preparing for your life. Just think, keep your mind calm, inhale and exhale quietly. Focus on your inhale, your breathing, and your mind will get relaxed. And when your mind will get relaxed, definitely such kind of alpha waves will help you to take more actions and you will achieve the things very effectively. It reduces your stress, it improves your focus, definitely it improves your emotional control also. So it creates a new neural pathway. A neural pathway will help you take new actions. Therefore, most of the successful leaders spend daily time in silence. It is not because they have some extra times, because they know that if I spend some time in this particular silence, definitely I will get more mental clarity. And when I will have more clarity with a calm mind, definitely my decisions will be better and I will get a great result. And that's what the beauty of this meditation. Now, learning five is become the person before the result arrives. Now, most of the people say that I will be happy when I will get a success, and we always fall in this trap. Once I will get this, then I will do this. So, if I will be happy, if I will get something, then I will be happy. That's a trap. So, what Joe says that don't wait for this. Become happy first, and the success will follow you. Don't wait to become confident after achieving your success. Practice confidence daily. Take consistent corrective actions daily. Don't become, don't wait for the things to happen so that you will be grateful. Be grateful every day what you have, and you will try to attract what you would like to become the things, become the person first, so that you will attract the things. It is not that what you want, what who you are will attract the things. That's what a new learning from this particular sharing. Now, in real life, you might have seen where there is a Thomas Alva Edison who failed 1,000 times while inventing this light bulb. People called him unsuccessful, but he refused to accept this failure. He said, I know that 1,000 times or 10,000 times, I know how you cannot make this bulb. So he gave some positive thinking to his own mind, and so he becomes successful. Those who are from India definitely know they knows that. Sir APJ Abdul Kalam. He was a great scientist and he was ex-president of India. But when he born with a poor, mediocre life and he used to sell the newspapers on his bicycle. But then he thought, hey, one day I will learn, I will become scientist. I wish I will contribute for my nation. And such kind of thinking, what he had, definitely he become like that. So what we can say in this particular things, start daily doing gratitude practice. Visualize your future. See yourself achieving your goals. Monitor your thoughts. Replace negative self talk with an empowering belief. Four, meditate daily. Even 10 minutes, 5 minutes doesn't matter. Meditate daily. And five, act like your future self. Think, speak, and behave the person you want to become. Don't wait for that specific day will come to assume that you have become. You think like that, you act like that, you behave like that, and you will definitely become like that. So powerful learning from this particular book, and you also might have learned that hey, you are not victim of your past. You are not limited by your confidence. You are not defined by your failures. Definitely, your thoughts shapes your future. Your belief influence your reality. Your emotions affect your biology. If you change your mind, you change your life. Remember that moment you stop being an old version of yourself, your future will begin. So I would like to say that few actions in this particular book or could be in this particular sharing or summary is like that every day, whenever it is possible, you affirm yourself, give a positive instructions, speak the good word about self, obviously with for others too, to feel that this is what I have achieved, to feel that I have achieved this in present so that you will be able to achieve in future also. To be grateful for what you have and think that you will try to attract the thing what you plan, what you wish for. Use a self love mechanism. Love yourself first. Don't criticize every now and then. Don't blame yourself. Be accountable for your action. But love yourself, care yourself so that you can help to take better action. Celebrate small wins. No matter whatever you have achieved, even though you have achieved something, acknowledge that and celebrate that. You also stop avoid unwanted thoughts. So that will definitely helpful for you. Meditate yourself daily, visualize yourself about your future. So these are all great learning from this book. So if you think you can be make it possible, you think it is right, you think it is wrong, both the way you are right. Because whatever you think, you will definitely attract. Whatever you think, you will definitely act. Whatever you think, you believe, and whatever you think, you can achieve. These are the learning from this book. Hope you learn from this sharing, and I thought some added some value by sharing this also. Thank you for patiently listening for this summary of this. You are the placebo, and this power lies within us for everyone. Joe Dispenza, Dr. Dispenza is not an exceptional case. This power is within us for every human being. Let's utilize that power to change our future, to change your reality. Thanks. I wish a great day to you, healthy day to you, and you will enjoy the rest of the day. Thanks and bye for now.